This is Ryan Hoyme, aka Massage Nerd, and today we have Vivian Mahoney. Hi.
Nice to see you.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in the field. And
It's a long story.
Okay.
It's an old story.
we'd love to hear it, though. So.
I actually worked for a chiropractor for 3.5 years, and he sent me to massage school.
Oh.
And he actually forced me to go to massage school. And I went to massage school, and about a month after I got my license, he decided it wasn't a good idea because everybody wanted me instead of the chiropractic treatment. And so we went our separate ways. I learned I could make better than $10 an hour. I'd make $25 an hour on house calls.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't with about 2 weeks after I was licensed that someone came to me and asked if I would accept their insurance for payment. I didn't know anything about insurance. I didn't know anything. I just told her I wasn't going to say no to anything. So I went ahead and accepted her insurance and sent the bill in after I figured out how to do it. I sent the bill in, and 2 weeks later I got a check for $45. I was so excited because I always wanted to make money in the mail.
Yep.
So that was the beginning, and then she referred me to her mom, and then others started to let me know that they were in an accident, and I said, well, maybe your insurance will pay for it. And with that it grew and grew and grew. And in a short time, I had several patients that were insurance clients, and then it started to balance out that was equal to cash. And I did 1,820 cash massages in my first year, so it was really a busy business as it was. And as it grew, then I ended up having 172 physicians minimum referring to my office. Our income was $500,000 a year, and that's when we were billing as low as $58.50 to $65 an hour. And we were able to do that with that. We learned that being fair to the insurance companies and being fair to patients, being ethical, fair were the key, because then insurance companies started to refer to our office.
I've heard of some places that astronomical what they're paying and stuff like that.
The what was?
They're charging insurance companies just like $200 to $300 sometimes and
It's
stuff.
gotten outrageous. They've been charging them $200, $300, $400 and $500 an hour. I mean, I've actually seen the claims, so I know that's what's happening, and it's sad.
Yep, and you're basically the go-to person too for this kind of insurance and stuff like that, for billing insurance and stuff like that. So, I mean, you even have workshops and stuff that you've done. And
I do, I do seminars all over the country. We do insurance seminars we do insurance seminars, and then we do insurance and or marketing, so we can do it either way.
Okay.
And what I'm really looking for now, if there's a possibility, if you don't mind me saying it, what I'm really looking for is for people that are interested in having us in their area. We look for assistant promoters so that they get the class for free, they get the materials for free, and then help us set up the seminars in other areas of the country.
Yeah.
We've done that a lot, and it's worked fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. And then there's a new legislation with Florida, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, boy. Florida, the PIP stands for Personal Injury Protection, for those that don't know. Florida's Automobile Personal Injury Protection, or PIP, was under assault, especially by Governor Scott and the insurance companies that were trying to get rid of the high cost of medical care, basically, and it turned out that they decided massage therapists were the culprits of most of it, so they get rid of the massage therapists. The truth is that there are organized criminals, organized crime units set up in some of the southwestern parts of Florida, where they actually set up these clinics that were licensed by the Agency for Healthcare Administration, but somehow or another they managed to get the massage therapists to circumvent the law because they only had what they call a 3-year rule. If you hadn't had a clinic in 3 years, or you weren't exempt, you weren't able to open a clinic. Well, massage therapists were exempt, so they used the massage therapist to circumvent the rule and get the massage therapist to be the so-called owner of the clinic. And then from there, they were hiring new students right out of school that had no clue about business, had no clue about insurance at all. They were billing, and they were, I would call it exploiting the massage therapists, having them bill out $300, $400, $500 for an hour's worth of treatment, or even not even an hour. Some of them were known to have not even come in the office.
Oh.
It's a whole conglomerate of things, and there's no way we can go into all of it here. But the bottom line is massage therapists were being exploited for this criminal activity. They ended up deciding that massage therapist was the cause of all of the high costs and said, let's get rid of them altogether. So you got a few people doing the bad thing, and then let's get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I've taken the lead and have been fighting this like crazy. The FSMTA has had their organization. I've been the insurance committee chair for the Florida State Massage Therapy Association for 22 years. I am not at the present time. However, I am working to continue to fight against this, and there are several groups in the state of Florida that are fighting it, and I'm working with those groups with a constitutional lawyer.
Do other states have that too then? Or?
I understand that New York just had a couple of bills that were trying to get rid of acupuncturists and massage therapists, and don't quote me on this, but I heard that they've ended legislative session, and I don't think that has passed.
Okay.
But it's in the works.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, if we don't fight this and show that we can stand up for our rights, we're going to lose a lot in the future.
Yeah, especially with Florida too. I mean, you guys are kind of known for innovative things and stuff.
We've done this for 28 years. We've been able to bill auto insurance for injured patients and soft tissue injuries in 28 years, and it's been taken away, ripped right out from under us. What happens in Florida doesn't stay in Florida.
Yep.
So it's spreading.
It starts.
And so that's what scares me. We need to fight. And in this industry, I'm finding that there's a lot of apathy where massage therapists will complain about things, but they won't get the guts. They don't have the guts to stand up for their rights.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do in this whole country. We have to start standing up for our rights, start seeing what's happening, and how we're being exploited, and how we're being taken advantage of, and how we're going to lose what we've worked so hard to build for so long.
Yeah. Doesn't FSMTA have lobbyists too and stuff?
We have 2 lobbyists, and we have an attorney that are working hard. They were working through this whole legislative process. The problem was that Governor Scott and the insurance companies strong-armed this whole thing, and even the legislators basically didn't have a chance against Governor Scott. And he's got a pretty bad history as it is. You can go on google.com and check out Richard Scott or Dick Scott or Rick Scott, and you can find the whole history of the Medicare fraud and so forth that's been involved with the hospitals that he has owned. At this present time, one of the laws of the new PIP statute is the person have to be determined as an emergency medical condition in order to be able to even use their $10,000 worth of benefits they paid for. So they have to do that within 14 days of the date of the accident. A lot of people aren't even going to know about the law. They're going to bypass the 14 days. They're going to lose the $10,000 benefit they paid for. And another part is, if they are determined to have a emergency medical condition, they can use the whole $10,000. If not, they're limited to $2,500 of the $10,000 that they purchased. So that means $7,500 stays in the insurance company's pocket. 2 days before the bill passed, Governor Scott, and this is known nationwide, was in all the newspapers, Governor Scott received a check for $100,000 from United Auto Insurance. So it's from the top on down. One of the investigators that I've been working with for 2 years, he's kind of been the lead investigator that's helped me get into the inside picture of all that's happening. Victor, he called me one day, and he could almost hear the tears in his eyes. And he said, Vivian, it's gotten so bad. He said, the fraud, the criminal activity and everything it's from the top on down. He said, we work hard as investigators, the detectives work hard, and he says, we just can't seem to get a handle on things. It's sad. It's a sad situation.
So Florida's going to keep trying to fight this as long as they can and stuff.
And I have not met one person yet that said they voted for Governor Scott. So how'd he get in? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The insurance companies must have an awful lot of people out there that I don't know.
And then what kind of things can we see from you in the future then?
From who?
From you.
Me?
Yeah.
From me?
Yeah.
If I don't die trying.
No. Yeah.
I just continue to be teaching massage therapists the ethics and the validity of insurance billing, accepting insurance, building their businesses, using marketing skills that we've learned that build my business for me.
Uh-huh.
And we had my clinic for 15 years in one location and built a very successful business, and I feel so blessed to have had that opportunity that I just want to share it with everybody else.
Yeah.
You know.
And what's the best way for people to get a hold of you then?
They can call me at 865-436-3573, or they can email me at vivianmadison@aol.com. And the only thing I ask is if you call and if you email me and I don't get back to you in a couple days, do it again. If I don't get back to you again, do it again.
Yeah.
Because I'm not ignoring anyone. It just takes forever to get caught up because I do get a lot of calls and a lot of
Yep, definitely. And your website too is what?
The website is www.massageinsurancebilling.com.
Okay.
It's massageinsurancebilling.com. And if they want to donate to our fund for the legal fund that we have set up for the constitutional lawyer, it's FL, like in Florida, FLPIP. Let me try that again.
You okay?
It's FLPIP. Let me get. It's donate. D-O-N. I get it right. It's donate. D-O-N-A-T-E.
Okay.
At floridapip.com.
Okay.
Or, better yet, it's www.flpipripoff.com. FloridaPipRipoff.com.
Okay.
Let's use that one.
Okay, perfect.
It takes them to a website that I've created called United Practitioners Organization, Inc. It's a corporation we set up strictly for collecting funds for legal purposes.
Okay, perfect. It's always a pleasure, Vivian.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
always a pleasure
Yep.
meeting you, honey.
Yep.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone.